All right, so it's been a while. It's been a while since we gave you guys a mother-in-law house update. So figured it's about time we did that. Got a new piece of equipment in the yard, which is a big old excavator to dig the septic. As you can see, I think it's like 99% of the siding is all done, which is really exciting, and it looks great. So come around here. So they've been working on plumbing and electrical. So they ran the electric all outside for her outdoor lights. So this is going to be really exciting. Coming in here, they dug the well, which I think they said is 200 feet down, which is crazy. So much. Wow, look at all this runoff. That's why you have a silt fence. For that exact reason, silt. And then so the power is going to come in from that pole right there. And so it looks like the only spots where they didn't finish the siding are where they're still going to install some electrical things. That's where the service is going to come in. This is the meter, and then it's interesting because the circuit breaker is in the garage, so like the wiring service comes like all the way over here and then ends up in here. And so the other exciting thing, a little spray foam insulation there. Wow, look at that. Wow, it even sounds quiet in here. Look at all that. That's wild. Very cool. And so I think because they're doing like the whole envelope, they don't need to do as much insulation like in the walls, because it's gonna like seal everything. So it looks like they still have more work to do in here, but they're also gonna be, since these guys are here, we're gonna have them rigid insulate our garage, which is the floor of our bedroom. So, because I had tried putting up regular insulation there, but it was not doing the trick. The original completion date of this house, when Joanne first started talking to the contractor last year, was May. So it's now July, and he's been saying around, the end of July. And so I think we're coming in because we got the electrical was inspected and approved, the plumbing was inspected and approved. So hopefully it's just some finishing touches here, and we're good to go. So, all right, let's see what else is going on around the farm.
This is what the garage ceiling came out looking like. This is a big iron beam, and that's an air duct that we do not use. So there used to be absolutely no insulation in our garage. And like John said, our bedroom is right above this. So in the winter, if you weren't wearing slippers, it was like walking on like little icicles. And I'm not sure if you guys got to see this, but so we've replaced one of our pellet stoves with a wood stove. So we put the second pellet stove here and just kind of like roughly piped it right outside. The exhaust that comes out of a pellet stove is like low heat. It's not very hot. So this is going to be now like a usable workshop space for John in the fall or winter. So that's pretty exciting. Ooh, I look a little bit terrible, so sorry. So I thought maybe I would take you guys to take a quick look at the alpacas, and maybe we'll talk through what breedings we've done so far and what breedings we are still planning on doing. Here's your quick pond update. Look at how good the pond is looking. So those like dark purple plants are cannas, so they're an annual. And then the other thing that's an annual that won't survive our winter here are these. These are water hibiscus. I don't know why they call them that because they don't seem to flower. But I think everything else is perennial. This is an iris in our area. This came back from last year, so that's nice. These are lily pads, and these smaller ones are lotus, and the lotus survived from last year, so that's very exciting stuff. See the pretty little purple flowers here? Aren't those so nice? Oh, I could just look at these all day. And the fish, I don't even know how many fish we've got in here right now. Somebody that I used to dog walk for named Kelly, her dog was named Riley. She was moving out of state. I think she moved to Pennsylvania, and she had like a fish pond. Where'd it go? Lost it? There it is. She had a fish pond that looked just like the one that we have. We basically like copied her like little losers. But when she was getting ready to move, she was like, oh my gosh, I can't take my fish with me. I know you guys just put in a pond. Do you want them? And I was like, yes, we do. So that's why, I don't know if you remember, like, if you've been with us for a while from when we lived in our old house, we had fish in like a stock tank in our kitchen for like over a year before we moved. So anyway, alpacas. So that right there is Lori. She is amongst our friendliest alpacas. I don't have any food right now, so she may not come over, but she's like the only alpaca that lets us like pet her on the top of her head. She has gone on a date with Carl, so we are hoping that she is pregnant. This is Petal. She is on the list, but has not gone yet. She is on Kevin's list. Petal. Giving us some nice sweet close-up right now. This is Jojo. Leaving us. Jojo is also on Kevin's list, but has not gotten to hang with him yet. And then that's Barbara. She's actually not on the list, so maybe she should be. Lulu, not on the list. And then the white one right there, that is Linda. She is not on the list because she's a new mom. This is Willow. She is on the list, but she's a little bit of a wild card. I'm not sure she's going to end up making the cut. Get a cute shot of baby Cooper. So behind Cooper, that's Muffin. Muffin looks a lot like Jojo, but Muffin has like a more solid brown color compared to Jojo, who's going to the bathroom right there, who's got like a little bit more color variation. So Muffin we got from Rosehaven. So Muffin is on the list, but she's on Carl's list. Oh, Aspen's coming over. Hi, Aspen. So that's Aspen. That's the baby that Linda had. There they are together. Hi, Cooper. Ugh. It's very fun to have two alpacas that are both babies at the same time. All right, so this is Silver. She is on Kevin's list. And behind her is Belinda, who is on Carl's list. And these two ladies are not on anyone's list. Maggie, she's our old girl. She's the gray one. And then laying down Brownie, not on a list. She's not super cooperative. And we did expose her last year and she didn't get pregnant. It doesn't seem like, so. All right. So Jojo up front again. And that is Connie. She is on Kevin's list. So right here, this pretty rose gray color, that is Barbara. She is on Carl's list. And the little shorty pie is Cinnamon, who is on Kevin's list. That is Susie, who is on no one's list. Macy is also, unfortunately, Macy is this gray one right at the end. She's not on anybody's list because she wasn't able to get pregnant. I think it's because she's so tall. Look at, in comparison, Cinnamon, fully adult alpaca, compared to Macy. It would be nice if they would get next to each other, but can you see the height difference in their backs? Macy is just like a supermodel. And then Sophie is the white one who's next to Barbara. Sophie is on Kevin's list, so we'll see how that goes. Kevin's going to be a lucky guy. Sophie's got this like interesting face. I don't know, people sometimes are like, how do you tell them all apart? They're all different. Like obviously Macy has this like big black spot on her neck, so she's pretty easy. But I don't know, I find them all to be a little easy. Huh, what do you think? It's Lulu. And Petal behind. So that's pretty much what's going on with the alpacas and their breeding plan and how it's going so far. We have got, oh, Cookie. I didn't show Cookie. She's eating hay, really cute. Okay, so that's pretty much what's going on with the alpacas and the breeding plan, how it's going so far. John absolutely hates. By the way, if you heard that big clunk, there is an oak tree, I guess, right above us, and it sometimes drops acorns on the hay feeder, which has a metal roof. So anyway, that's what that is. So breeding the alpacas is like Petal. It's not very fun. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like an awkward process, but got to do it to have babies. So Kevin's been a really good leash walker though. Like we're doing halter walking with Kevin, and I'm just like, I mean, the only time we walk him anywhere is when he's coming up to the girls, so like he would be silly not to be a good walker. But like, I don't know, Carl can still be like a little feisty when he's on his way up. Afterwards, he's like a little bit more chill going down. He's kind of like feeling himself, but it's funny. Anyway, so that's what's going on with the alpacas. Let's go back and take one more look at the house, and then that'll be it.
Is that a bird? Sounds like something in distress. Oh, crow. Ah! I don't know if you can see him. Anyway, so it is mother-in-law cottage update time, and man, so from what I saw today, they have made a ton of progress. So in my last update, you saw that I talked about the big equipment that's here. So they've done their work. So I'll go and show you that now. All right, so it's a big hole. Love a big hole, right? So here's this now. So this is where the septic is gonna go. And I believe that this mark right here is where the actual tank is gonna go, and then the leaching fields are going that way. And I guess there's additional drainage going that way. But anyway, the idea here is to dig as much, and I mean, this is all like fill that they filled in. So they dug that out. And then I guess it's got a pretty shallow leaching field because there's really hard ledge right under this. And so they brought the level of this up a lot with fill. So like all of this dirt that you see here is all dirt that was trucked in. Anyway, they have been busy at work on the inside. So I gave you a quick run through of the electrical before and said that it was all approved. Let's see what they've been up to. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Okay, look at that. So this is all, also this is all in one day. Wow. That is crazy how much they got done. This is all one day, because the last time we were in here, wow. Last time we were in here, this is all just open insulation. This is nuts. I mean, to have all of this sheetrocked and most of it like mudded, that's crazy. I can't believe how much they got done. Wow. All right, master bathroom, that's great. This is crazy. I can't believe they got all this done in one day. One day. And I mean, granted, it's a small house, but that's a lot. So it looks like they were sort of focused on no sheetrock. What does that mean? No sheetrock. wonder if maybe she's doing wood trim. This is going to be the world's smallest closet. I can't even fit my shoulders in there. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm going to have to call Joanne and ask her to come and see this. This is wild. And so I'm not sure what they're doing in here. She may just be leaving this open for now, because the only wall that needs anything is this, because that's going to the house. But I mean, she could just be leaving this open. I can't believe how much they got done. That's crazy. All right, thank you guys very much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. Please give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching. So the builder says that he's going to be done by August 1st. It is July 13th. So if you guys think that's real, why don't you leave some comments down below now that you've seen how far along we've come, and let us know when you think it'll be done. See ya.